20 seconds. 10 seconds. Game on.
Big breakout here as both teams go to the snake off break. Looking like a perfect mirror of each other. Ooh. Good shot on the 50 snake, but their snake already did all the damage. He was just a second or two late on that response. Sleeper's snake player got a little too hasty there, if you ask me. Just doing a little too much. Underground snake player making moves up now. Underground having good comms out there. Very good on their kill count. But I think they're off by 1. They're saying it's kill 4, but I think they're mistaken. Did you wash your hands?
Concede. Concede. Point approved. 1 minute.
Now the difficulty here is going to be that they're both in white and red jerseys. We got to really pay attention. Alrighty, so on this set, we're going to have Sunday Sleepers versus Underground and Blackhawks versus Saucy Nugs.
Walking up to the field now is Blackhawks and Saucy Nugs. Saucy Nugs being on your right and Blackhawks being on your left.
30 seconds.
Starting to be a professional.
Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. Game on.
Saucy Nugs with a big move up to the middle.
Blackhawks definitely playing it a little bit safe, a little cautious, sitting 4th in their bracket. They desperately need, this win. They won their last set. We'll see, if they can piece together this next set. Great communication from Saucy Nugs. They are actually like a throw-together team for this event. Which is awesome to hear these guys come out here and be able just to, talk about what's going on.
Notice this, their snake player also is using one of those mechanical single triggers. Oh, good trade out by Blackhawks. I think he got 2 of them. I'm not sure if he shot that center player out too as well.
I do not believe so, but the snake tower did shoot the guy coming around the Blackhawks player coming around the 50 break. But as we say that, they do drop 3. Saucy Nugs do drop 3, leaving only 2 bodies, but Blackhawks do get a minor. Blackhawks need to, clean up their game a little bit. They're getting a lot of minors out here. Definitely unfortunate to be in a good body position and then, get a minor.
Point approved.
It's Saucy Nugs are going to take that point, putting them in a 1-point lead over
minute.
Blackhawks.
Yeah, Saucy Nugs look like they must have been watching Blackhawks on their previous game and noticed that they have a very strong snake player.
Definitely need to watch who you're playing. Try to make it a point to, be up on the net, watch them, watch what they're doing, identify, because for, in their case, you take out Blackhawk snake player, you stop him, you can kind of make your game plan off that.
Got into the sanitation, I said I can't wait till you get fat.
Seconds.
All right, so back on the field, we are going to have Underground versus Sunday Sleepers. Underground's going to be on your left. Sunday Sleepers are going to be on your right. Sunday Sleepers leading a 1-point lead over Underground.
Game on.
Nice clean breakout for Sunday Sleepers, getting their body into the snake as Underground loses their body trying to get into the snake. Hopefully Sunday Sleepers can identify that, let their snake player know that there really is nobody directly in front of him. As I say that, he does get picked out through that gap. Unfortunate death. Nice communication getting thrown around here for Sunday Sleepers as their center player just bumps out into the snake to regain the dominance out wide, knowing the snake is super powerful.
I personally envy the guys that could stay that low and keep moving forward.
Those are called young knees.
Yes, and hips, and legs, and back, and pride.
And pride. Sunday Sleeper snake player getting a check, and he's clean. Underground player making a nice move up into the snake here to try to match. As Sunday Sleepers does lose their center player, and they're going to be perfect identification of that body getting there.
Oh! That was very unfortunate for that Underground snake player getting bunkered, and
Definitely seemed like that hurt a little bit.
I think he got it right in the ear.
Right in the ear is very tough.
Definitely has a bell rung right now. Don't believe the sleeper player intentionally meant to do that. I think he just meant to keep shooting back down the line.
No, not at all. But good thing he does have a head wrap on that's covering that ear. But that is definitely painful.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to our refs for definitely, just kind of being around him, making sure he doesn't get shot more. Letting him kind of get his wind back, get his hearing back. Let that ringing stop. So we are in a one-on-one situation here.
I think this is our first one-on-one of the day.
First one-on-one. I love to see it. I'm not sure if the Sunday Sleepers... Oh, he just did identify him. For a minute there, it didn't look like he knew.
He definitely does not know. He keeps looking back and forth at the snake side. It doesn't seem like he's fully aware yet. He's trying to put that together now. A little bit of chaos happened before or after that run down at the 50.
Concede.
Looks like Underground is going to wait.
1 minute. Seconds.
All right, back on the field here. We're going to have Saucy Nugs versus Blackhawks. Blackhawks down by 1 with 8 minutes left on the clock. Saucy Nugs kind of piecing it together this set. Definitely seemed like they studied Blackhawks a little bit. Hopefully, for their case, with, having 2 games not really go so well, that, they kind of piece Blackhawks together and keep them down in points. Blackhawks really needing this win, sitting 4th in their bracket right now. Nice big giant move into the snake for Blackhawks and on the Doritos on the Dorito side. Definitely taking one off the leg through the gap, trying to get to that 50 wedge.
Yeah, it seems Saucy Nugs knew he was going to do that and was definitely pumping some paint into that gap.
Definitely seems to be the best way to stop the snake is just kind of even sit on that little gap if you know that they're going to be pushing that beam. Blackhawks player is out there with him. He decided to, you know, follow him out off the break, regain the dominance, try to get that dominance back on the snake side to try to get into this killer bunker. Saucy Nugs player making a good move back from the back center out into the Dorito side, identifying that there's a snake. We're going to have a little cross-field battle here between Blackhawks snake player and the Dorito one.
Another body drops for Saucy Nugs. I believe it's a 2-on-4 right now. Saucy Nugs losing their center player now.
Unfortunate death for Saucy Nugs, dying out of that that Dorito side. Blackhawks player going to come down on the snake, just kind of pick off that last body. Nice point here for Blackhawks to come tie this game back up. Blackhawks just kind of walking it in
Base.
and tapping that buzzer. If he's clean, that'll make this back a tie game.
1 minute.
Shout out to Carbon Paintball. If you guys are looking to get sponsorships for your team, visit CrbonPaintball.com to get hooked up with their sponsorships. Have a great team program. Reach out to them. You can inquire, get some pricing, get some codes, get some styles done. Once again, it's CrbonPaintball.com.
He was polite enough to ask. He said something about peanut butter in your toast. I got mine out. I got mine out, baby. I got mine out, baby. And look.
All right, back on the field, we have Sunday Sleepers versus Underground. Underground's going to be on your right, making big moves off the break, diving into the snake. I would say that's maybe what do you want to call that? Snake 2?
I'd call that a chase, but yeah. I'm not the one on my team that makes the call-outs.
You don't make the rules?
I don't make the rules. I just point my gun and shoot and listen to my captain.
Sunday Sleepers making a good move up into the center. Fortunate for him, the snake player for Underground wasn't looking inside. It almost looked like the Underground player shot himself in the knee, bringing his gun back in on an escape shot. Yeah, but he didn't.
I don't know what's worse, is Call of Duty timing or paintball timing.
Yeah.
If anyone that plays COD knows what that means, you know.
I don't know if you know, in Tampa, I actually shot myself, slid into the bunker shooting, came up, shot, just kind of got my ramp off, heads up, and one ball bounced off my bunker and shot me in the chest. Me and the ref kind of made eye contact, and I was kind of like, you saw that? And then he goes, yep, and throws a minor. I think that takes a little talent.
That is definitely a talent.
So we do have Underground losing one body as they do make a nice, bold move up into the snake. Unfortunately, does not make it as Sunday Sleepers is set up, but they do lose their snake player. And Underground losing another body, leaving potentially only the Dorito player left alive for Underground. And potentially, do we still have a center for Sunday Sleepers?
I can't tell at my angle. Oh, yes, they do.
Yes.
They have someone in the center.
We do have someone in the center for Sunday Sleepers and one in the Dorito side. And we do have only one, I believe, left alive for Underground. in this center mini temple, as I do see one body walking off for underground.
Should be an interesting one-on-one as soon as they make contact with each other. Nobody wants to move.
Nice quiet move up to the center. Identified the body. Unfortunate.
Oh, a little
Unfortunate
trade.
enough for, you know, for underground. Fortunate enough for Sunday Sleepers. It was a great trade. However, Sunday Sleepers did have one more body left, I believe. Yes, in the Dorito side.
Oh, no, Sunday Sleepers has one more on the Dorito side. We were wrong before. I don't know where he was before. And their Dorito, Underground's Dorito player must have been shot. We both missed that. We're having trouble seeing the field from where we're sitting here. It's a very crowded field. I did not see that Dorito player. I thought you were talking about the Underground players, because there was two on, there was that center guy. Oh. There's 2-on-1? Oh, but they still have their Dorito player when as soon as you said that? Ah. I stand incorrected and Bella was right.
I was right, as always. It's a woman thing. You wouldn't understand.
My teammates understand that pain.
Alrighty, so back on the field, we're going to have Blackhawks versus Saucy Nugs. Saucy Nugs are going to be on your right. Blackhawks are going to be on your left.
30 seconds.
6.5 minutes left on the clock, a tie game. Both teams are really playing each other very well, capitalizing on, you know, what's going on the field, identifying the biggest threats from
20
each
seconds.
team, and, you know, really doing a good job of closing this game out. So going to be interested to see how this plays out for the rest of this match.
10 seconds. Game on.
Blackhawks doing a nice dive out to the snake. A little messy of a slide, but he made it clean. Saucy Nugs player in the center requesting a check, and he's clean.
Also,
We-
Saucy Nugs player lost the top of his loader if you take a look right now.
Oh, no. Where did it go? I think he found it. Nope. Yep, he found it.
Yard sale, as we used to say.
That's a Saucy Nugs player up in the center 50. Puts his hopper back together.
A little
His
bit.
teammates are, you know, keeping their guns up, crossing over on that snake. Definitely got to shut down Blackhawks snake player. He's been doing the most out here.
Absolutely.
Tie game, definitely need to play this, you know, cautious. Saucy Nugs player in the Dorito side making a good move up to the snake as both of the Blackhawks center players break out either way to help back up their ones. Blackhawks making some good moves up the Doritos. As I say that, they just lost both their Dorito players. Both teams are really needing this point and this set. Saucy Nugs Dorito player is kind of strolling up there, try to find the bodies, not getting any pressure.
Concede.
I was just about to say, I think it might be the best for Blackhawks to call this game.
Yep, they read your mind.
Point approved. 1 minute.
All right, so that puts Saucy Nugs and Blackhawks 2-1 in favor of Saucy Nugs, still with 5 minutes left on the clock. Blackhawks does have capability to bring this back and win this set. Once again, for you guys tuning in, shout out to our sponsors, GI Sports, Long Live Paintball, where we are hosting this beautiful event. Turf looks great. Bunkers are great. Refs are doing an awesome job keeping these bunkers clean. They even have a power washer out here, which is awesome. Monster Energy, Carbon Paintball, Com Sports, Kinetic, Frostfire, and Pro Killer.
What's that again? You're right on time. Yeah. Started 10 minutes ago. Well, yeah, just about. You're having a lot of mercies, so that's helping.
You guys tuning in now, we are on Sunday Sleepers versus Underground and Blackhawks versus Saucy Nugs. Next up, we're going to have Enemy of the State, Walk-On Warriors, Top Chef Killers versus Tropa D5. After that, we're going to have Cowboys versus Underground, New Jersey Crash Out versus Saucy Nugs. Definitely stay tuned to watch these teams. It really, can be anybody's game right now. We've had a little bit back and forth paintball throughout, this whole event so far. Great layout, fun layout. This layout definitely can, flip the game very easily. Blackhawks players now walking out towards your right.
20 seconds.
Saucy Nugs going to be on your left.
Timeout.
Saucy Nugs do call a timeout as their players were just jogging. They get a minute added to their clock, to their break time.
Bro, get out of here. You sharing it on your stories. You're a pretend. It's fucking Yes, I know. I watched it. I have a group chat with Enrique, Nick McClurk. A lot of people. We all share that shit. Yeah. Mad? Don't be mad. Mad. Yeah, we need to mold him a little bit, too. We need to mold him a little bit to how we play. If he plays like, is he talking about Kristen? Why is everybody talking about that girl? I don't fucking know. Somebody at Ohio was showing me.
Game on.
Good breakout here for Blackhawks. Snake player getting checked.
Saucy Nugs player did lose their body trying to go up to the center. A lot of guns up as Saucy Nugs still has their center mini temple. Definitely in a good position to set up and retake that dominance on that center 50. Or to keep the dominance through this little gap to hold Blackhawks snake player back.
Ooh. Oh, the snake player right here for Blackhawks just got that little tight angle on that snake corner in the mini kick.
So I don't know, and unfortunately I haven't played this layout, but I don't know how useful this snake tower is once they kind of get past that back corner of the snake. Once they start getting up farther, I mean, I'm sure it's good for them to be wrapping high on the 50 snake, but I don't know how good it is, how useful he's being. They say that Saucy Nugs does lose their player out of the Dorito side, and their center player decides to bump back all the way into the laydown juice box.
That's just poor zone control right there. And obviously, nobody's looking that way. And as I say that, the snake player was looking right where he would have been. Like I said before, what's worse, paintball timing or Call of Duty timing? Game of inches and seconds. Looks like Blackhawks are...
Unfortunate death for Blackhawks out of the 50 snake, and also that center structure trying to make a move.
But it gave their Dorito player a little bit of time to get through.
Capitalize on chaos.
Here comes Dozer up the middle.
Dozer doing the work. Dozer knows. Dozer knows all.
Love the big man energy.
Dozer definitely being a general out there for Blackhawks.
Base. Approved.
Congratulations to Blackhawks bringing that point back to tie this game up with 2 minutes and 49 seconds left on the clock. Blackhawks can keep their composure on this. I know you don't want to get too excited about scoring that point and bringing that tie back. Definitely, trying to keep their snake player alive, not letting, Saucy Nugs make those moves up the center. And, this game can be theirs. Like I said, they desperately needed sitting fourth in their bracket with only one more prelim game left. up on your screen. Shout out to Kinetic Paintball. Scan that QR code on your screen to get signed up for their team program. Check it out. Talk to somebody there to get them, you get some information regarding on what they can offer you and your team. I've heard great things about Kinetic and all the teams that are sponsored by them. Definitely getting a lot of benefits. So check out kineticpaintball.com or scan the QR code on your screen.
Seconds.
So fortunate for us here. Definitely a lot of paintball left to see. They are taking the top 3 from each bracket. They did have a good amount of teams signed up today, which is awesome here for a RoadToPro event held at Long Live Paintball. So a lot of paintball left to see. So definitely stay tuned in. Watch your favorite teams. But we will be here all day. It's going to be a long day for us. All right, so Blackhawks and Saucy Nugs are in X-Ball. So they would have 2 minutes between each set.
Why aren't yours? I said, why aren't yours? See, she's just jealous I can play in this and she can't. That's the real thing.
Blackhawks breakout on your left. Saucy Nugs on your right. Saucy Nugs making a good move up into the center. Blackhawks getting out wide in that Dorito side. Blackhawks still electing to kind of take this Snake Tower. Like I said, he's in a great spot for this tower because he can definitely lock out, staying tall, shooting down, preventing someone from bumping out into the Snake. Main guy he's got to worry about is bumping out into the Snake is Saucy Nugs' little mini temple here with that beam only a few steps away. Blackhawks making a good bump into the Snake.
They got I'm sorry. Blackhawks really need to start capitalizing because at one point all 5 guns were looking Snake way. Their Dorito player needs to pick up on the fact that nobody is shooting his way.
I believe he did just get clipped in the hopper. Yep, so that's 2 bodies down for Blackhawks.
Yeah.
Saucy Nugs player asking for a check. And he is clean. Saucy Nugs playing very comfortable in their bunkers. Doesn't seem like they're getting a lot of pressure as they're doing a good job of locking Blackhawks Snake player out of this out of this 50 brick. Saucy Nugs just lost a body going up into the Dorito side.
Yeah, Saucy Nugs definitely did their homework on the previous Blackhawk game and watched that Snake player was definitely doing the work. Definitely good to see D5 team scouting and doing your homework because that's more than half the battle in my opinion.
Unfortunate death for Saucy Nugs, just sitting a little bit too high in that tempo. Snake player was able to kind of wrap and shoot him, clip him in the side of the head.
Blackhawks losing their Snake player now.
60 seconds.
60-second call. Left. Saucy Nugs just kind of locking it in.
Saucy Nugs with how many? I think I only see
2.
Yeah, I only see Dozer for Blackhawks, and I think it's a 2-on-1 right now.
Concede. Concede. Concede.
Who?
Point approved.
I don't know if
Blackhawks just conceded that point. I probably would not have conceded, especially with having Dozer out there with a super strong gun. Saucy Nugs was pretty locked in. Not really seeming too much like they want to move unless, I could be mistaken. Maybe someone was over on that Dorito side coming down on Dozer. They were just trying to save him, especially being an X-ball. Come back, refresh. Blackhawks definitely have a capability to score a point in 45 seconds, but, that would be the tie. You need 2 points in 45 seconds to win this set. but Blackhawks definitely want a better chance to win. Yeah, so they would need, you know.
Well, it was a 1-on-3. Now that I saw them walking off after that game, there was a Dorito player, but I'm not sure how far up he was. I guess they just wanted to save the time.
Save the time.
Expect a big push from Blackhawks on this next point.
One minute.
Yeah, no problem. I haven't been here in a while, so I was like, oh, there's probably a bunch of people I haven't seen in a couple of months here. So. I've never seen somebody take hours to finish a banana. Yapping paintball.
10 seconds.
Yap and paintball. Definitely tune in to hear us yap all day long. Blackhawks making a big giant run to try to get to their start box.
Seconds.
Ref seems to be a little bit generous on how fast Blackhawks are rushing. Give them another 10 seconds, reset that clock, let them get to their start box. Blackhawks are going to be on your right. Saucy Nugs on your left. Big push from Blackhawks, but also Saucy Nugs sending one body up to the center wedge. Having to score 2 points in under 45 seconds, definitely need to not be, you know, crawling. $20 seconds left.
I know we're playing D5 right now, but I don't know why the ref would have.
I'm not sure if Blackhawks player, he must have hit that buzzer. He's getting checked. And that's a point approved for Blackhawks. Awesome job by Blackhawks to tie this back up. But, I mean, only leaving 19 seconds on the clock is definitely, you know, doesn't put them in a great position. I mean, their only hope, I mean, they're fast, but definitely, you know, bigger hope on hoping Saucy Nugs maybe gets a major this next point, which would be a swing point under 60 seconds.
Yeah, I wouldn't even come off the field if I were these teams.
Nope, not at all.
As long as you got a pod on you, I would just be right on the other side of the box.
No reason to. 19 seconds, just turn around, make sure everybody's clean. But they do have 2 minutes. They want to walk. Those of you tuning in now, right now on the field we have Blackhawks versus Saucy Nugs in a tie 3-3 game with 19 seconds left on the clock. Next up, stay tuned. After this set, we're going to have Enemy of the State versus Walk On Warriors and Top Chef Killers versus Tropa D5.
20 seconds. Ten seconds.
Big thing now is just no majors, no majors.
No majors.
Game on.
I love this paintball. Everyone's just running, shooting.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, it's possible.
Saucy Nuggets.
It's possible.
Oh, he ran right past him.
Wow.
Pace.
Unbelievable. 1 second left. Blackhawks hitting that buzzer.
A little bit of chirping after that.
Little bit of chirping, but that's okay. Wow, point approved. Awesome job by Blackhawks. Under 19-second point. That is our fastest point of today. Awesome push by Blackhawks. Of course, Saucy Nugs is going to try to argue it a little bit.
I think they're arguing amongst themselves.
Oh, congratulations to Blackhawks. That was an awesome, awesome game. Awesome jobs by Saucy Nugs to really hold that point, try to hold that point together. Blackhawks were just able to kind of come around, come down the field. It's definitely tough being tied up with 19 seconds. Both teams kind of just running, shooting, not stopping at their bunkers. But yeah, awesome job by Blackhawks. Next up, we're going to have Enemy of the State versus Walk-On Warriors and Top Chef Killers D5. So we will see you guys in a few minutes.